Hello and welcome back. Alright, so we're picking up right where we left off. Last time we made our way out here into the most horrific part of the DCE ruins.
Searching for targets.
Just finishing off a drink I've got with me. Pardon. Alright, now alongside the quest that we're about to do, there's also a miscellaneous quest, which I will show you once we get inside.
That's how we do things in the U.S. Army. Hooah!
Hold on.
No surrender.
Hey, you just noticed that string of numbers. This is part of a miscellaneous quest called Jake's Loot. This is also Terminal 1. You need to pick a number, and you need to pick a right number. Oh, pardon me. Oh. Now, one key is... Pardon me. All the numbers are prime numbers. Now, a smart person would would be able to figure this out on their own. I, however, am not that good at mathematics, so I have a guide open on what numbers we need to pick. So for Terminal 1, it's the number 19.
Scanning, sir.
Oh, yes, it was Fallout 3. Alright, remember when I was talking about how there's toilets in this game with traps on them? That was the trap. It gets you free microfusion cells. And when I say free, I mean FREE. I don't mean THR or double E. Yeah, I knew I wasn't going crazy. There was definitely... yeah. Yeah, the only enemies we really have to contend with in this place are super mutants, which are gonna be easy enough. We're not bringing the turret online, I just wanted the XP from hacking. Pardon. No, you do get display stands. But, they won't really, they don't really help you with anything, so if you don't want to read them, you can just ignore them. If you want to learn a little bit of the background lore, then yeah, they're useful enough. Oh, but this is one we will read. This is for the USS Evan Atoll, which was a fictional missile cruiser sunk off the coast of Alaska. It was sunk by the submarine USS Interference from a nuclear torpedo strike. What? Like, does that mean it was hit by a nuclear submarine, or it was hit with a nuclear torpedo? I mean, Jesus. That's literally a World War III starting attack. But yeah. This is actually a reference to Black Isle Studios and Interplay. Because, obviously the first...
Vault-Tec welcomes you to our new line of subterranean
Triple S
vaults,
technology
featuring
is
our
Vault-Tec's
patented
convergence of the
technology.
three most important parts of apocalyptic endurance: safety, survivability, and sanitation. Being underground got you down? Smile! Our Simusun lighting mimics the feeling of being outside, with only a fraction of the sunburn potential.
Okay, I heard that projected 2% failure rate part.
The living sections make use of our revolutionary floor suck auto cleaner system for those darned messy kids. Never sweep
Sir,
again!
I am on the lookout.
What was he doing?
Moms will love how our Culinator 3000 kitchen system makes cooking a breeze. Mmm, I can smell the muffins baking now.
And now I kind of want a muffin. Okay.
Bored? Don't be! Step into our Entertainatron room and watch the latest holotapes, or perhaps listen to a symphony. Another Vault-Tec innovation. Concerns about security? Our Eye on You cameras enable the Vault's leader to watch your every move. You'll never be alone again.
Big Brother is watching.
Should the unlikely event arise that the planet is laid to waste, you'll feel happy knowing your family will be safe in a Vault-Tec vault.
Yeah, we all know what the
We hope
vaults.
you've enjoyed our tour today. If you have any further questions, please take a brochure from our helpful Vault-Tec guides.
Yeah, we all know what the vaults were really like. Oh, look, a vertibird. Alright, which terminal was it? Here we go. Number 2, so your number is 53. Alright, I know where the last one is. At least, yeah. We will go in there later, just not right now. Okay, it was on the ground floor. Yeah. The history of spaceflight in the Fallout is taking a bit of a different turn. Especially since Americans claim to be the first ones to have gone into space. Nope, the Soviets have that honor. And they're long gone. Okay, 113. Oh look! That location that we neglected to go to when we were on our way to 106 and Arafu. There you are.
Personal message from Uncle Sam.
Oh shit! Alright, anyway. Here is what we're looking for. Now, obviously, in our timeline, the spacecraft was named Apollo. And it was Apollo 11 that landed on the moon. That's basic common knowledge. Ah! Sorry about that. Yeah, of course on the tablet I've got the Jigsalute passcode. Okay. There we go. I don't know where this gun locker is. I think it might be, No, wait, I remember where it is. It's this way. Thought it was in the other part of the museum.
For as long as history has been recorded, man has had an insatiable hunger for knowledge. Regarding the universe. Understand why man is so interested in this unknown expanse.
I'll switch to the shotgun. Okay. Ah, here's the gun cabinet. And now we're back to here. So now we just make our way to the Washington Monument. I would have just put a transition cut in there, but honestly, it's not a long walk, and thanks to the whole loading screen not being as much of a problem for at least confined areas like this, thanks to whichever support mod I've got on that's doing that. Okay. Here we are, Washington Monument. Along with two.
Hey there.
Hey,
Keep moving, Wastelander.
Okay. Along with two heavily armed paladins. Now, once we enter here, we can't have our companions with us. I don't know why, we just can't. So anyway, here we are. Near the top of the Washington Monument. So not really much up here. Anyway, here are our companions. Now we'll just head to GNR to get our reward.
Hey, all right! The hero of the wasteland returns.
Thanks, Three Dog. I was just glad to help with the good fight.
Hey, you're the one who deserves all the thanks. You struck a major blow against tyranny. Now, GNR can be heard clear across the capital wasteland again. That'll give Eden and those muties something to think about. But before I get back to my calling, I bet you want to hear about that military weapons cache.
Yes, please.
This holotape contains the location of the weapons cache. I hope you put them to good use and keep up the fight. Remember to keep us tuned in while you're out there, and watch yourself.
How are things now that the power's back?
I can't even tell you the love I'm getting from the wasteland. Ever since GNR started singing again, the guys downstairs told me that more people than ever are tuning in. It's all I ever wanted.
Alright, I have to go now.
Anytime you need a place to crash, duck in here. Be glad to provide.
Alright, well. Now we'll head to River City again. Sell some of the stock we picked up, and then we'll go meet Dr. Lee. Oh, caravan's here.
Looking to trade? Please, enjoy my selection of high-quality problem solvers.
Damn, I was hoping you'd have some fusion cells. Oh, and I picked up a duck and cover that I forgot to read. You know, I'll pick up some shells. You don't have any 5.56 rounds either.
Thanks.
That increases my speech. That increases that, that increases that. You know, I will be going to Paradise Falls. I just want to get this portion over with. And then head to the Jerry Street Metro to pick up our reward. Yeah, mark it first.
Don't tell me your problem.
Okay, I thought you were the one of the...
Decided to check out the...
This is quite the selection, but they're all in lousy condition.
I don't put the good stuff out on the table. If you're interested, I can show you the stuff in the locker.
Alright, wait, hold on. No, you got a ship repair skill, okay. Nice. Snap back so here. grab a shitload of 556. And as much microfusion cells as you will happily sell me. You know what? Throwing a large chunk of my buff out in mentats.
And nope. Don't
Right.
even think of breaking into that.
I'm not, don't worry, I just want to get out of the way. Okay, this is the normal Brotherhood one. I just want to see, has the mod changed the normal one? Yes, it has! Okay, normally when you wear power armor in Fallout 3, as well as T-45D power armor in New Vegas, it'll have the Brotherhood of Steel logo on the left pauldron. Whatever mod I've got, fixed that so that it doesn't.
One of the new immigrants died of radiation poisoning last week.
Stay away from me! What do you want? Are you one of them?
I'm not gonna hurt you, but what are you scared of?
I suppose it doesn't matter if I tell you. I used to be a slave. I saw a slaver on this ship. His name is Sister. I'm afraid he's after me.
Don't worry, I would never turn in a runaway slave.
Really? Oh, thank you. Can you help me? I've been so worried with him around. I can hardly sleep at night.
Here's 75 Eve caps. Maybe you can buy yourself a gun.
Thank you. I'll go to Flak and Shrapnel's just before closing. I don't have anything to give you, but I think I can trust you with a secret. If you ever go up north, there is a secret slave hideout called Temple of the Union. You might find them useful.
Yeah, I heard she was drinking river water.
There we go. Got that marked on the map.
The ship's water isn't much better.
Take a look around. I got all kinds of stuff in here.
What have you got to sell?
I've got a little bit of everything.
Alright, I'll take your microfusion cells as well, and that'll do.
Another set.
If we don't get fresh water soon, we'll all end up like her.
One of the new immigrants died.
Ah, hello. You did a good thing delivering that component to Zimmer, telling him the android was dead. For that, I'm going to entrust you with some information. The android's transformation was done by a man named Pinkerton, here in Rivet City. He's hidden down in the broken fore section of the ship. You'll need to swim to reach him, but if you're inclined, Pinkerton can perform a facial reconstruction on you as well. It won't disguise your identity, but you'll be able to experience life in a new skin and truly understand that we're all human on the inside.
Yeah, you get nothing more useful from her.
I'm looking for troublemaker.
You're in the Rivet City Clinic. I'm Dr. Preston.
Got any chems? I could really use a fix.
You can get that crap down at a quick fix. It's in the market. I'm a doctor, not a dealer. I'll fix you as best I can if you're hurt.
This place looks pretty easy to rob. You have any problems with thieves?
Don't get any cute ideas. Security is just a shout away. Now, if you've got any medical issues, let's hear them.
I need medical supplies.
Sure thing. Here's what I have.
Alright. Yeah, buy your Radaway and your stems.
Thanks.
Bye, Doc.
Take care of yourself.
Have you seen any?
Okay, we're in Dr. Lee's room. We'll listen to those tapes later. Oh yeah, I picked up some power armor, didn't I? Wait, what? Oh, god damn it. Hold on. Alright, and we're back. Sorry about that. I didn't realize I had, accidentally repaired the normal power armor of the Brotherhood power armor. Whoops.
Look, this is a restricted area. I'm tired of telling you people. It's you. My heavens, you look so much like him. You're James's daughter, aren't you? What are you doing here?
Wait, how do you know who I am? Have we met?
You were too young to remember, and I suppose James never spoke of me. Typical. I'm Dr. Madison Lee. I worked with your parents many years ago. Now I run the science lab here in Rivet City. It was all I had left. When your mother died, your father decided to leave with you. He abandoned our work. We had no choice but to do the same.
Can you tell me more about my parents?
I suppose so. I worked with them for several years until your mother died, and your father decided it was time to leave. What else do you want to know?
What was my father like back then?
James? He was very driven, determined to change the world. Well, we all were back then, I suppose. He was focused on two things, really. Making Project Purity work, and your mother. When she died, I think he gave up. I know he wanted to keep you safe, but I think part of what he did was run away. But it seems that he never really was able to get over the idea. I'm frankly shocked that he waited all this time and wants to try again.
I never knew my mother. What can you tell me about her?
Yes, your mother was... well, she was a good woman. A very dedicated scientist. Your father loved her very much. It was a shame that she died. She had been excited to meet you.
Why did my mother die? What happened?
Complications from childbirth. None of us were expecting it. We weren't as prepared as we could have been. You have to understand, we were struggling with scavenged, derelict equipment. We did everything we could.
I understand. I'm sure you did everything you could.
Yes. Well, I'm sorry it wasn't enough.
Alright, let's talk about something else.
Okay.
I'm trying to find my father. Have you seen him?
You mean you haven't? I assumed he sent you here. For that matter, aren't you supposed to be in a vault? James said he left you there.
I left the vault to look for him.
Did you? I was under the impression that's exactly the opposite of what he wanted for you. Well, you won't find him here. He's come and gone already.
I'm sorry. Could you please tell me where he's gone?
Your father insisted that we return to work on Project Purity. I tried telling him too much time has passed. There's no way it would work. Predictably, he refused to listen to me. He says he can prove it will work and headed off to the old lab. I'm sorry, I don't know what else to tell you.
Where's this old lab of yours?
It's in the old Jefferson Memorial Building, northwest of here. Please, don't go after him. It was foolish of him to even think about going there alone.
Is there any way you can help me out?
Look, I don't want to be harsh, but I have problems of my own. I don't have the resources to support James's foolish endeavors, or you're chasing after him. I'm sorry.
Come on, isn't there anything you can do to help?
I suppose I can spare a few stim packs. It's not much, but it might make things easier for you.
Tell me about this project you worked on with my father.
Project Purity, we called it. What do you want to know?
What was the point of it?
It was simple, really. Fresh, clean water for everyone. Such a simple idea, and yet so impossible to realize. The plan was to build a facility that could purify all the water in the tidal basin at once. No radiation, no muck, just clear water. It just turned out to be more difficult than we anticipated.
Why didn't it work?
We had the basic principles down, we understood most of the science behind it, but the radiation in the area is so pervasive. Small-scale tests were fine, but anytime we tried to test the process on a larger scale, it was just too much. Maybe if we'd had more time. or better equipment.
Why'd you stop working on it? What happened?
You happened. It wasn't just you. We had more problems than we could handle already, but your birth is what finally pushed it over the edge. Your father decided that you were more important than everything we'd been working for, and he left. He left all of us. Once he was gone, the Brotherhood decided we weren't worth their time anymore. Without their protection, we had to abandon the Purifier.
Why is my father so determined to work on this project again?
Project Purity was everything to us. It was the first thing we thought about when we woke up, the last thing we talked about before sleep. Some of us changed over the years, but apparently James hasn't.
What kind of place is this Rivet City?
Rivet City is one of the few bastions of civilization left in the land. We're working to rebuild our society, to make the world livable again.
What is this lab? What are you doing here?
This is the Rivet City Science Lab. It's taken many long years to put together, but we've done well for ourselves. Our work on portable fusion power and hydroponics are coming along quite nicely, if not quite according to schedule.
I'd like to know a bit more about you.
What? Well, I'm not sure what there is to tell. Your father and we worked together for a long time. I think we were really on to something. But then there were complications. The project was abandoned and your father disappeared. I returned here to Rivet City and established the lab you see before you now.
Okay, I have to go now.
Good luck finding your father.
We'll leave the intelligence bobblehead for now. I'm deliberately leaving the special stat ones until we reach level 30 because Fallout 3 has a perk which you can get at level 30 which boosts your special stats up to 9. Perk's called Almost Perfect. And that's why I'm holding off on it. It's until we can get that perk. Alright, no. There we go. Huh, so it is a bit northwest. Right, is there a container over here? No. I've already got those ones. Yeah, we'll just head up to the flight deck. We will leave him alone. We don't need to talk to him. Geronimo! All right. There should be a super mutant somewhere around here. There they are. How are you gonna eat without a head? Yes, that's it. Get closer. Oh yeah, we picked up some audio tapes. Hold on.
We're back at work after a full week of delays. The Brotherhood soldiers were able to repair the sentry guns, much to my relief. I know Madison isn't comfortable having them here, but there's no denying that we'd be lost without them. We're still waiting on the full analysis of the last 3 small-scale purification tests. Catherine hasn't been feeling well, and it's slowing down our research. I don't mind, but I can tell that it's bothering some of the others. Well, there's no more mystery behind Catherine's health problems. The news of her pregnancy has lifted the spirits of everyone here, and given us a renewed interest in making the purifier work. We now have a future generation to provide for. The latest tests show that our methods are horribly inefficient, but I think we're on the right track. Catherine refuses to rest. She insists on spending all day in the lab. I've never seen her more driven. She's determined to resolve the power problems before the baby is born. I've tried to reason with her, but it's no use. The team has made plans to scale back our work once the baby is born. We're also trying to compensate for the increase in mutant attacks. No one is really talking about the implications of it. There are more of them than before. We know it, and the Brotherhood soldiers know it. Our relationship with the Brotherhood is straining. They're concerned by the lack of concrete results from the project, especially in light of the mutant attacks. They haven't come out and said it, but we all know what's going on. They're questioning whether their involvement in our project is worth the trouble it's causing them. They lost 2 good men this week, with 3 more injured.
Alright. We're gonna clear this place out.